Hello everyone and welcome back where it is still raining.
We're having one of those days where our motivation is not as motivating as it usually is.
I wouldn't say zero, but it's probably like 10%.
It's
But
really hard when the weather is against you.
a lot of it's the weather. It's not the project. We're still excited about the project. We still want to get cracking, but it just... All I'd say is, like, we used to deal with this weather all day, every day back in the UK. But here you get lulled into this false sense of security with the summers when they are so dry and so warm for so long that you just sort of forget what this is like. And then when it happens, you're like, oh, well, we'll wait for it to pass. You know, it'll be better tomorrow. And there's been like a week of it not being better.
I do definitely think, though, that we've had more rain this year than previous years. See, even the cows agreeing.
You're not kidding. The stream's flowing. That stream didn't start flowing and that pond up the top there wasn't full until I think March, like the spring showers. Yeah. So for it to be running like we've never seen that. Granted, we haven't lived here for decades, but
no, it's because we decided to do a straw-bale tiny home.
Yeah. And the enemy.
Sorry, Bulgaria.
The enemy is rain for that. So let's do it. Measure from the end still.
So
Do the maths.
Math ain't mathing.
We marked out on the floor here, and something didn't quite align. The front and the back walls were fine, but these gable ends, the ends of the building, didn't line up quite right with the measurements, basically. We had to make some adjustments, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. So anyway, we're back to the Lego model, which has been a godsend. If anyone's doing a straw-bale build... Great
success.
Go and buy some Lego.
Yeah, it's brilliant, because also you can get 3/4 size blocks, 3 by 2s for those Lego fans out there. Is a 3/4 bale.
Not sponsored, just impressed.
We're going to transfer these measurements to whole bale, 3/4 bale, whole bale, half bale, 2 whole bales onto the floor here so that we know. The reason for doing that is because we need to know where the pallet strapping is going in order to compress the bales at the right spaces.
And the pallet strapping is going underneath
yes.
the base plate, so that's why we're having to work that out now.
Yes, because when you compress the bales, we need to compress like a sandwich. So if you imagine a sandwich, the bales are the filling. We've got a base plate, which is the bread on the bottom, and then a wall plate, which is the bread on the top, and we're going to squidge those two together to compress. That was a pretty good analogy, I'm happy with that.
The year of the light, feel caught fire. Sky was yelling like a telephone wire. Tree line swaying, bending low.
How have you nail gunned the nail gun to the board? Kaylee! Hold this.
What did I do wrong?
Not. You basically didn't. Oh wow, that's really. Spot the nail that Kaylee put in, everybody. Fire away, babe. Really?
Dodgy nail, wasn't it? We'll just edit that bit out. Ready? And that is the perimeter wall done for the base plate of the bales. So the bales are going to be sitting on here, and that is the exact size of them. However, we do still have to do the noggins, and the noggins are going to go in basically where every single pallet strap is. And that's going to mean that when we pull this nice and tight, it's not going to be pulling against the nails we've put in. It's going to be trying to compress this as one lump of timber. It's going to work a treat. Okay, well, the rain has not stopped all day today. We've had a storm all day, thunder and lightning, torrential rain non-stop, and I've just gone to check on the bales and the tarp is leaking and they're starting to get wet, which is literally our worst possible nightmare. So it's pitch black, as you can see outside. I'm going to go out in the pouring rain and try and cover them up with another tarp as best we can. The tarp's nowhere near big enough, but hopefully it will keep the worst of it off. We just have to hope for the best. We've literally got no other option right now. Well, after that crazy amount of rain that we had the other night, I got this tarp on, which a friend of ours locally gave us. And thank goodness he did, because it really got us out of trouble that night. Put that on. The following day, we then got a strong wind warning on our phones. And sure enough, the wind really started to pick up. So here is every piece of rope that I own to try and keep these bales dry. It's becoming quite the mission in itself, not just building the building, but just trying to protect this lot. And yeah, they come down to these, which are sort of a homemade idea really. They're car tyres filled with concrete and bits of rebar in them. Unbelievably heavy. The only way we can shift these is with the digger, but they work so well for things like this, holding the tarp down. And when it comes to actually building the house, we'll have these around the corner of the house and we'll be able to tarp down and cover the bales and tie down to something strong. And of course, the best thing about those is they're movable as well. So yes, the bales are now dry, and also they've got a good amount of wind under here. They're really getting some air, which is really good. Hopefully, we'll be building with them really soon, and yeah, then we've got to protect them there too. The sun is shining, the tank is clean. We have blue sky and sunshine, and just a renewed sense of enthusiasm and positivity. Today, we are determined we are going to finish the base plate and crack on with the wall plate. Aren't we? The amount of water that we had to lift off of the tarp
was just,
Hundreds of litres.
yeah, hundreds of litres. It was crazy. Let's build a straw bale house.
Real good.
Now that we have the base plate done for the bales to sit on, it's time for us to do the wall plate. As you can see, I've got my two artists working on this because I'm not handy with a pen. So they will draw, well, one of them, let's face the reality here, will draw the construction of the next step, which is the wall plate. Now the wall plate needs to be super, super strong because unlike the base plate, the only support that the wall plate has is the bales. And this is what's going to form part of our bale sandwich, if you like.
I drew this.
So courtesy of our artist here, and I was expecting a more arty thing actually. You've done a very sensible job of this.
Thank you.
No crazy.
No.
What's this?
Bird's eye view.
Take back what I just said. So this is our wall plate,
Correct.
and it is made up of a sheet of OSB, some big chunky timbers that run this way, which is these blue bits you can see here, noggins through the centre, which are the red ones, and then an OSB sheet on the top. But the OSB sheet on the top gets screwed on after it's gone up on the wall, and then these arrows on the corner are the pallet strapping for the compression. And then once all the compression is done, everything is done, and we're ready to put the roof on, we'll be putting in these big square beams that run along the front wall and the back wall, and they will take the weight of the roof. So the rafters will come down and integrate with this post here and off the end of the wall here. So this central beam distributes the weight squarely and evenly down through the bales across this structure.
Because we are doing a Nebraska load-bearing style straw bale build.
Yes.
It is not a timber infill style.
No. And the other important reason for these is that we are going for a gable end roof and not a hipped roof.
That's exciting.
Which is pretty cool, and you don't see it very often on a straw bale build because a hip roof evenly distributes the load of the roof around all of the walls, whereas a gable end only puts it on the two walls, which for us is the front wall and the back wall. So that's the reason for the big square beam in the middle, to distribute that load as much as possible.
While Phil is moving the OSB, I just want to jump in and explain why we are building the wall plate before we've even built the walls. It's mainly just to make it a lot easier for us. This is a large flat surface which is easily accessible, and it makes sense to utilise that rather than trying to build a wall plate when it's up high and when we've got a smaller surface area to work with. So the plan is we're going to build the wall plate directly on top of the base plate. We are going to split it into sections, which we'll then remove and store. And when we have built the bale walls, we will then put the wall plate on like jigsaw pieces and connect them together.
We're going to use a flush trim router bit, and the bearing on the bottom here runs on the inside of the timber, and then the cutter runs on the outside and should trim this board perfectly. This is the plan.
Information overdose. Cotton candy comatose. Fake happy until you have it. Distracted, caught in the habit. Blink before we're out of time. High five, give me something alive. High five, press our lips to the sky. I'm done waiting, all out of patience. Oh, high five or die for the rest of our lives. High five, give me high five. High five, give me high five. Easy comfort, easy go.
Reading the Peppa Pig how to.
Medicated vertigo. Fake happy until you have it. Distracted, caught in the habit. One more before we go. High five, give me something alive. High five, press our lips to the sky. I'm done waiting, all out of patience. Oh, high five or die for the rest of our lives. High five, give me high five. High five, give me high five. Fake happy until you have it. Distracted, caught in the habit. High five or die for the rest.
And I'm afraid that is as far as we have managed to get. The rain came in yet again, and we're due yet more rain today also. So at the moment I'm editing this video. All our work is under there, and we are very, very close to being ready for bales now. It's very exciting, which is fantastic. I also want to say that you don't see too much of Alex in this video, and that's because mainly he's at school. That's the downside of the school day here in Bulgaria, is 10 to 8 in the morning until 5 p.m. It is a ridiculously long day for him, and when he gets back, quite frankly, he is exhausted. Not only that, but of course with the clocks going back, it is now dark as well, which doesn't help for building and stuff. So we'll make sure we get him more involved on the next one, and make sure we do some more over the weekends and stuff. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and hype, and as always, we'll see you in the next one.
Just why? Throw them out of the nails. Welcome to Drawing with Phil. In today's class.
We have got a beam through across, exactly the same as we've done. Oh man, I'm messing this up.
Phil, camera.
Camera.
You press off. No, you press off.
I'll bugger off. Ember, can you say okay? Good job. It's quite satisfying to do this actually, to be honest with you. The clock's going spring forward, spring forward. This one is bowed up quite badly, this one here. So I'm going to get Katie to stand on that while I glue and screw this lot in.
You are so lucky you've got such a voluptuous wife that has the capability of doing this for you.
Yes.
You wouldn't get this with a size 8 woman, would you?
I literally feel like you've put me in a terrible situation now that I cannot get myself out of. Yeah, pointless. Bye!